All right, we are here with the head coach of the Malakoff girls basketball team, Coach Tommy Cross, and the star of last night's game, Hillary Dawson. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Doing good. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely fantastic. Coach, I want to start with you. Last night, it was a 61-17 win over Sabine. Going into the game, is that kind of what you expected to see from your team? And how important was that win to get off to a hot playoff start for you?
Well, it's always important to get off to a hot playoff start. We tried to prepare for the game against Sabine. I really didn't have any idea it was going to be the score was going to end up like that. But obviously, I'm not upset with that at all. But yeah, we're just trying to prep one game at a time.
Well, and Hillary, let's talk about you. 43 points last night against Sabine and a career high for you that we talked about before. First off, when did you know that it was going to be one of those nights for you? And then how was it? How did it feel last night just getting all those buckets that you got?
Well, yeah, it felt really good. I mean, I started the game off with a three, and after that, like we just kept rolling. We kept getting steals, so it was good. It really felt good, and that's good to start off in the first round of the playoffs, so we can just keep that going, and I can keep going too. So yeah, it felt good.
Yeah, and it's definitely not just you. You were a big part of it last night, but your team was a big part of it too. And
Hmm.
a lot of what I noticed last night calling the game was the defensive intensity and the pressure that y'all have on defense. So,
Hmm.
Hillary, I want to ask you how important is it to play solid defense and get those easy transition buckets that you had a lot last night?
It's really important, and like we really corrupt other teams' offenses with our defense. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier to score in transition for us as well when we get stops on defense. So yeah, it makes offense a lot easier.
Yeah, it does. When there's nobody down there, it's a lot easier to score,
Hmm.
isn't it? It's a
Yes.
and coach, let's ask you how awesome is it having a player like Hillary on the floor that when times are getting tough, if you're having kind of a rough stretch, you can throw it down low to her and she can get those baskets. How big is it to have a player like Hillary on your team?
Well, obviously, it's huge, and we not only throw it down inside to her, but we can move around the perimeter like you saw last night. She can shoot the three ball. She can attack off the dribble. So I mean, she's a multi-threat player, and when you have somebody like that on your team, it's a huge bonus.
Well, and Malakoff's had some good success in these past few years, going with some runs in the playoffs. So, how fun has this season been for you, Coach? 30 wins now this season, back-to-back 30-win seasons. What has the vibe been like on the team, and how fun has this season been for you, Coach?
Oh, it's a great season for me. I love working with kids, period. But there's some teams you enjoy more than others, and I'm having a great time with this group of girls. It's been a blast, and I don't want it to end.
Well, and you got a big one coming up Friday, and we'll talk about that later. But Hillary, I want to ask you, you decided to go to Louisiana Tech to further
Yes.
your education and your basketball playing career. So what went into that decision to choose Louisiana Tech over, I'm sure, the many offers that you had?
It was really difficult towards the end, but it was enjoyable. I definitely chose Louisiana Tech because of the coaches. They are really great, and after my official visit, it was just obvious that I would fit in there. And with the team, the like it was just great. So yeah, after I finished all my visits and I like made a pros and cons list of all the schools, I was like Louisiana Tech is where I should go. So yeah.
And what was that experience like for you getting the offers and the interest from colleges all over the country wanting you to come to their school and play for them? What was that like for you?
It was really fun. I mean, as a kid, like that's what you want, and it was really fun that I had a lot of choices to choose from, and yeah, sometimes it was overwhelming, but like at the end, I was like, wow, this is really cool. So yeah,
Kind of like a sense of relief once you finally make the decision, like, it's
yes,
over.
for sure.
Well, what's
Yes, I got
this?
asked quite a bit where she was going.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a relief for
Yeah.
you too. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Hillary, what's this season been like for you? Obviously, your senior year. I know you want to go out winning a state championship on a high note. So, what's this season been like for you with your teammates and your girls on the team?
It's been really fun. A lot of us in Malakoff, we played together since we were really small. So our senior year, we're just finishing. We want to finish strong and go on a run. So that would be nice. But this year's been really fun. I mean, we've been winning nonstop almost. So it's been good. It's good to win.
Absolutely. It's always better when you win, and
Always helps. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
does help. Well, Coach, you got Jefferson coming up on Friday in the area round over at Winona High School. Early thoughts on Jefferson? What have you seen on film, and what's it going to take to beat Jefferson on Friday?
Well, we can't turn the ball over. Jefferson. I don't want to say they live and die by their press, but they score a lot of. A lot of their offense comes from their pressure and their press. If they can turn us over, it'll be hard, to score. But I think as long as we can handle the pressure and make it more of a half court game, I think we'll be in good shape.
Well, and there's one other thing I wanted to ask you before the playoffs started. I'd asked a couple of basketball coaches this about the splitting it into divisions now, like football. So now that we're in the playoffs, it's not that big of a deal because you know your bracket and you know who you're playing. But going into the playoffs, was it difficult kind of figuring out if you're going D1 or D2 or who you're playing in the D1? What was that like, Coach?
Yeah, well, the old saying about teaching an old dog new tricks. I'm on year 30, so yeah, it was a little bit of an adjustment for me trying to figure out the big school, small school, and depending on who wins and who loses each night, it can affect the outcome. And so we had to actually wait until the very last night of district play so we would know how that would actually settle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it goes down to the very last buzzer of the season until you find out who you're playing and all. That's got to be difficult. But now you're in it. Now you know the bracket and the layout. So that's awesome. Well,
Correct.
Hillary, congrats on the big game last night, career high. I hope that carries over into Friday night. And it was a joy watching you play last night. And Coach,
Thank you so much.
absolutely. Coach, you got a great team and best of luck down the playoffs. And we'll talk to you down the road.
Yes, sir. I sure appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Thank y'all. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.